huge closets.
Our amenities. It's pretty nice.
Ain't really no good views, but look at God. He's a good God. I said he's a good God. Yes, he is. Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus. There is not a rainforest, rainfall, waterfall, whatever the hell, shower in this bathroom. They are getting 10 stars from me. My God.
What up, what up, what up, though, you guys? You already know what time it is. It's your girl, Jen, checking in. Travel days in Miami, period. In case you was wondering. First of all, we really appreciate you guys for subscribing to this channel because I already know you subscribe, right? I know you subscribe to this channel. I know you subscribe to TTTIO podcast. Okay, time to talk it out. We'll be back this week. We're taping Tuesday this week because we're in Miami until Tuesday. So we look forward to updating you guys on the cruise and everything else that's been going on, and of course talking about all the trending topics of the week. Okay, so yeah, we did an MSC cruise. We did a thing, and it was a thing. Okay, a time was had, and you guys, please stay tuned so you can see all of the shenanigans. We'll be posting daily. I'm gonna just flood y'all timeline with trips, this trip and past trips, because we've been outside all year, so I gotta catch y'all up. So yes, like I said, it's a summer in Miami with the travel days. Your girl Jen checking in. Your boy T Double. You might not even been able to hear him. He's so smooth and debonair. But let me show y'all where we at. It's this thing in the way. Hold on. Dang nabbit. Anyways. Okay, real raw rap. Love you guys. We'll be back later.
1,000 years later.
Second best pizza I've ever had.
You know who's the first? You know. It was crazy to know.
I know. Okay, you guys, so let me explain what just happened here. We was trying to go to DJ Khaled's restaurant, The Lickin', which is basically on South Beach and South Beach. It's not on Ocean Drive, but it's like right around the corner. Okay. And so it was late in the day, but I had just came off the beach. Okay. And yes, I still had on my swimsuit, but my swimsuit was very conservative. It was covering up my navel, my stomach, and it was like a full panty bottom. Okay. And these people at the Lickin' had the audacity to tell me I could not dine in the restaurant, that we had to go next door to the bar, which was called Bar Idol. And I didn't want to eat at the bar. Yes, I had me a nice little buzz, but I was done buzzing. I wanted to sit at the restaurant and eat at the restaurant. So we ended up back at the pizza place, which was delicious. Y'all already know I told y'all about it because we had it earlier in the trip. So we just came back to the pizza place, and baby, it didn't disappoint. Okay, and I was just like, whatever with the licking. They ain't have to worry about me. But T Double wanted to come back. He wanted to double back, so that's what we ended up doing the next day. But y'all to see that later. And this time we ended up getting the meat lovers at Mega Pizza. And yes, like I said, did not disappoint. 10 out of 10. Make sure you guys hit up Mega Pizza whenever you are on South Beach and want some good food. Not expensive. If you with your girls, y'all could get a couple of slices and split them between like 5 of them, like for real. Because these slices are nasty. And it was delicious. Like, we smashed, like, mad smashed this one for real. We didn't split no. I don't know. If we did you see how big that was? Like, what? So obviously that pizza put us down that night, but we got up and came right back to the beach, baby. It was amazing. As was this whole trip, y'all. Look at this. Excuse my thickness, but I was having me a good old time, okay? When I tell you this beach did not disappoint, I did my best to stay in the water, on the water, by the water. Okay, it was extremely hot in Miami, but there was this summer breeze off the water that was just amazing. And I'm just grateful to God that He created this wonderful world for us to enjoy. And I find my joy in the Lord in knowing that He made this for me. This is free. Like, it took me money to get here, yes, but this water, which is God, is free. And I'm just grateful, y'all. I advise you to get by some water. If you live inland, take a trip somewhere by a lake, a river, something. But if you get a chance, get on this shore of this ocean. Like, go to the Gulf, go to the Caribbean, take a cruise. Like, enjoy the world that God has created for us. Get out of your backyard, because it is a lot of peace just being able to travel and sometimes just take a vacay from everything that's going on at home, everything you got going on. Like, y'all, this was amazing. And I'm grateful to God for just setting everything up, because, like, listen, I'm not rich. I'm not getting paid from YouTube yet, okay? Yet. Catch that tea. But this is all by the grace of God. And I'm able to still maintain, everything I got going on at home. I'm a very budget-friendly traveler, and I'm so excited to share some of the tips that I'm learning with you guys. So make sure you stay tuned to this channel as well as Travel Bays, so that you can get all of the knowledge that I'm getting, and you guys can just continue on this journey toward Jesus with me, from wretched to righteous, from hoe to holy, from thug to theology. Okay? Because please believe, this was a spiritual trip, okay? This was a spiritual awakening. Like, being with the water and just being with nature like this, it really was a time for me to be with God, like, and really make some hard decisions. And God is good. He is working on me, y'all, and I'm grateful. So, so grateful. Swimming in gratefulness. Now, when I tell you, I dropped my phone, okay, y'all, so I was enjoying myself. I really wanted to get some footage of me in this water, but baby, when I tell you I was nervous, I did not want to drop my phone. I had broke the little waterproof case that I had got for the cruise or whatever. And so I was not as brave as some of them people that was out there. It was just one girl, she was making me jelly. I ain't even gonna lie, because she was getting some really cute poses with her phone. And I'm like, oh, I want to do that, but no, I'm not willing to drop my phone. And when I tell you she was all in the water, I couldn't do it. I just was not. But I was able to get some footage of this beautiful coast and me and my colorful self against this beautiful ocean backdrop. And I was just loving it, y'all. I hope y'all enjoy. Well, we made it. All right, so told y'all we was coming back. Here we are back at the Licking / Bar Idol. Now I have on what I was hoping would be better attire for their liking. Is like a skirt, fully, everything or whatever. So we got in there and everything was cool. Like they didn't have a problem with my attire. They set us down, gave us menus or whatever. We was able to get a booth by the window, which is my fave. And so I was thinking everything was about to be everything. I was excited to try this food because I've heard so many good things about it. So we sat down and checked out the menu. The decor was nice. I like the colors. I like the artwork on the wall or whatever. The menu, it was cool. It was all right. But honestly, there wasn't a whole lot of stuff on there I wanted. I'm really cutting down on a lot of heavy meats, beef, steak, all that type of stuff I don't want. And plus I had to do a lot of
What's up, my babies? It's your girl Jim,
checking
in, and I'm so sun-kissed. I'm loving this tan. Anyways, so last day in Miami, on our way to Fort Lauderdale, we had to stop at DJ Khaled's The Licking, okay? Your boy T-Double was not about to let us leave Miami without checking this place out, so we're here. And first of all, I believe it's gonna be a hit already because baby, they got Frank's Red Hot in this motherfucker.
A lot of places in Miami didn't have it.
Now that says a lot.
Was a green flag, and I was excited.
So
I have
stay tuned. We're gonna check it out. We're gonna give you guys a top-notch review. T-Double for sure. So make sure you subscribe to his
one of my favorite
Life of T-Double page,
chicken and rice
channel, because he does the best.
So I had decided on the chicken and rice, the wild rice and vegetables.
I'll check back when
greens.
I think I'm ordering the baked chicken.
But
I'm gonna get the baked chicken.
I was just
string beans.
Done because
the baked chicken
came up
with veggie rice and collard greens. I'm not fucking with no macaroni and cheese.
You know what I'm saying?
Because I've been drinking. I'm planning to drink some more.
For a nice amount of time, getting my mouth and mind already.
I might would have possibly wanted to.
I was excited. I looked up the menu plenty of times. There was nothing on the menu that I wanted
be smart. Okay.
When I tell you, I was pissed off.
Okay, so I'm pissed off. We're here, but we're leaving. We're not ordering anything. We're leaving for the second time. Okay, yesterday was some bullshit. I'll tell you about that later. But today, what I wanted to get off the menu, which was the dark meat baked chicken,
they don't have it, and they still got it on the menu, which I think is really stupid. So I don't appreciate it. That's it. So we're gonna go and probably have some food somewhere else. It's probably not as good, but I don't want none of this. I don't want none of this. You already know I don't eat Alfredo. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if these turkey wings is fried or what, but I don't want no fried turkey wings. If they was steak, maybe could have possibly got the seafood rice, but I'm pissed off. I'm sorry, y'all. So yes, we ended up at this really nice, quaint, very authentic Mexican restaurant. And it was very colorful. I mean, I don't know. I think this got some type of demonic undertones, but it was colorful. It was pretty. If you didn't know, then you didn't know. But we sat down.
Thank you.
The waitress was really nice. She didn't speak much of English, but she was very nice. T-Double got the authentic ground beef tacos. I got the burrito quesadilla. It was pretty good. Here we are on our merry way, you guys. Now we're on our way to Fort Lauderdale. We decided to spend the last day in Florida in Fort Lauderdale since we was flying out of Fort Lauderdale. Anyway, we flew into Fort Lauderdale instead of Miami because the tickets at the time were cheaper. So we just did what we had to do. And we had never been to Fort
Man, y'all
Lauderdale
better
anyway,
get y'all
so we
mama.
wanted to check it
Your
out.
mama on
But
TikTok looking
yes,
fine
you
as a
guys,
motherfucker, looking scrumptious.
we had a great
I ain't never
time
want to
in
be stepdad this bad in my
Miami.
life. I
This is
swear
one
to
of my
God.
reels
They be
that I
having less than
made.
500
Okay,
followers,
I'm
man. Don't even
cute.
care. Just
Y'all
posting,
know
just
I love
showing
y'all.
life.
I
You know what I
really
mean? Just
appreciate y'all
looking
for shooting
pretty
with
and
us in the
peaceful, man.
gym. Being travel days with us, you know, y'all have really been great, and I love every last 100, 200, 300, 400 of y'all. The more of y'all that come on, I love you all. Even when I only had 5 subscribers, when I was not even making videos for real, like y'all really been shooting with me in the gym. So I really, really appreciate you guys, and I want to know your feedback. So I've been doing these different I've been doing these different series on the show. Let me know. Leave me a comment. Let me know how you feel about them. If you have any suggestions, any requests of things you want me to talk about, feel free to leave me a comment. And yeah, be sure to tune in tonight. Today is Monday when I'm editing this video. Be sure to tune in tonight for Time to Talk It Out podcast live. And if you can't catch us live, you can always catch us through the week. We post the edited version of the show on Tuesdays normally. So yes, enjoy the rest of this footage. This was in Fort Lauderdale. This was the iguana that lived at the hotel, y'all, literally, and he was huge. T-Double got some better footage of him, but so check out his video. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Life of T-Double right here on YouTube. Check out his new travel vlogs, his Detroit hood vlogs. He's really been shooting in the gym too, y'all. He been putting in work and putting up some very quality content. So make sure you go over there and check him out. Now, this was when we had got to Fort Lauderdale, and it was really nice there. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, it was hot, don't get me wrong, but we was in Fort Lauderdale. We was on Miami Road. Okay, so it was a summer in Miami all the way around. But we ended up staying at the Hyatt Place in Fort Lauderdale, y'all, and they was annoying. I ain't even gonna lie. They were very irritating. They did not communicate well with their Airbnb customers. I'm gonna just put it like that. And for them to be taking our money up front and all the other places taking a deposit and them acting funny about the deposit, it was just really weird. And so it was annoying for the first like 20-30 minutes when we got there. But I will say it was a nice place. We had to leave too early. Our flight left at 6, so we couldn't get breakfast, but it looked like it was going to be a good breakfast. There was, you know, clean facilities everywhere. There was a lot of amenities. The room was large. You know, it was comfortable. The temperature control and everything like that was comfortable for me. The only thing I wish they had was a balcony, but other than that, it was nice. Oh, and there was no microwave. You had to go downstairs and use the microwave in the lobby, but they did have one available. Oh, and I did not like the television selection. They didn't have YouTube like the rooms in Miami. So that was not cool for real. Like, they didn't have nothing on TV. It was nothing on TV, but I guess they expect you not to be in the room watching TV. So I don't know. But like I said, the room was nice. There was adequate mirrors. It was straight. But y'all, I cannot let this video end without giving a shout out to my girls, the dynamic teachers from Nashville, Tennessee, aka the Powerpuff Girls. My girls, wait a minute, Renee, Brittany, and Dee. They were so cool. Love them. And we're going to do some real business with Renee. She's going to be our vendor for our merch. So be on the lookout, y'all. And yeah, after that, it was a wrap. We was on our way back to the city, baby. And we about to take time to talk it out. Y'all already know. So make sure you are subscribed to this channel. Jen Checking In TV, Travel Base TV, and Time to Talk It Out podcast. And last but definitely not least, Life of T-Double. LYFEOF TDOUBLE. Okay? Love y'all so much. Thank you so much for shooting with us in the gym, travel days, cruise. It is a success, y'all. It was a success. It is a success. And we just count down to the next one. All right. Carnival Magic. Here we come. And listen, we're going to talk about them new rules on Carnival on the podcast tonight. So make sure you guys are tuned in. And we're also probably going to do some separate videos because we're about to do more talking about traveling and just giving you guys tips. Because like when you run into stuff like this, like you need to be prepared. Like don't come to the airport an hour before your flight because you never know what type of mess you're going to run into in these different airports. They all have different rules, different procedures. And you do not want to be running like Home Alone for your flight. Like you just don't want to do it. It's just not. It just doesn't make any sense. So yeah, thanks again, you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and share this video. Like, because why not? It's free. Like, why not? Love y'all. May the Lord watch. Deuces.